Hello everyone, this is Balloon45, my monthly review for August 2013. Alright, so here's how it went down. On the 3rd of that month, I had received an email from the staff of Tosh.0 inviting me to come down to shoot a Where Are They Now coming up soon, I guess. In the week of the
shoot a Sunday night. Well, Saturday night. Sunday night, however, I didn't sleep. I was up most of the night trying to sleep. Instead, I woke up around 3. Tried to go back to sleep again, but this time I took a little longer than I thought. Already 4 in the morning. Thinking if I were to go to sleep again, I probably wouldn't wake early enough to head to the metro station on Route 30 to 11th Street. There. So I sat around after a bit until through 6 o'clock or so. At 7 o'clock, from that time up until 7:30, I was already dressed in and went at 7:55 out to the corner to catch the bus. It was the only bus I had to take to the station. So after I got to the station, excuse me, got off the bus. I should have went straight upstairs instead of trying to buy the ticket at the machine. Because when I got upstairs, the train was pulling out. Okay, so I missed the earliest possible train. There was another one coming right behind it practically. So I waited about 30 minutes, give or take a few. And sure enough, another train pulled in. This time it was one that I wanted to be on. It was one of their newest trains. It has a lavatory or washroom in it. I was able to get in there thinking since I had to use it. Whew. Instead of waiting until I got to Randolph Street. It would have been agony otherwise. So, here I am. It's like after 9 o'clock, and I'm halfway into the city. Here I am thinking I wasn't going to get there in time, but the train that I was on turned express after a bit. And it shot through parts of the south suburbs. And we got to Randolph, South Water Street, a block or two, to the station at Dearborn. And I boarded a train for O'Hare. 9:30. The train was around 2 minutes after my time. So, here it is, about 10 something, I'm halfway to O'Hare. There was like maybe 18 stations we had to hit along the way. So I'm along an expressway, and well, and it's now, say, 10 minutes to 11, or 15 to 11, when I made it to O'Hare. Didn't really have to hurry. I still had more than I had a little over an hour to get there before the flight took off at 12:30 or around that time. Security was not a problem. Having to take off my shoes and remove my belt.
I would say thank you, you SOBs from overseas who like to make things miserable for us here in the US. You'll get what's coming to you one way or another. Now, back to the trip. Yeah, that's the first time. The last time I flew out of O'Hare was back in the 90s on my way to and from Fort
Dix. In and out of Midway to and from California. But this time around, on trip, it's out of O'Hare. No big deal. Still got there in one piece on a 737. Almost like the Southwest Airlines planes I flew. Except there's a difference. You got monitor pads right in front of you from the seat in front of you. But they have DirecTV. Too bad I could have spent some time watching television if I had on my way there. I missed. Enough of that. When I finally got in, I thought at first nobody had landed. But they had a guy there at the time my plane, just before the time my He held up little signs. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Yep. And after that, walked out of the airport area down to the cutoff. On the way to the hotel. Or the hotel, mind you. But then I just realized when I got there, I was in an area that I was in before
While training for kids on the move. Patrol headquarters where I had my fingerprints done.
And day, as the time for the shoot was coming up, it was long before 11 o'clock or 11:30, hoping to visit with Officer Hurt. It turns out, at that time when I had left, he was getting ready to retire. Missed him by 2 or 3 years, I guess, fortunately. Kinda had so much to talk about. What happened in LA with kids on the move and all. And while I was here that day. Oh, well, we did. After sat back down and had some ice water. Watched Perry Mason. Perry Mason was over. I still had a little time left. I sat around a while longer in the room. At 11 o'clock, I left the room for the last time. Went down to the lobby and waited. Just after I had went to the lobby and sat down, a young lady came past my chair, looked at me for a moment, and went and sat in the chair opposite. Then we started talking. Turned out she was on Tosh.0 in 2009, about a month or so before me. Sorry to say. Did the shoot. We didn't finish the shoot until 5 Probably yes. Now, the way to the airport. I was hours ahead of schedule. Yeah, nothing. That was it. After that, I was on at 11. It was 1 o'clock. It was 1 in the AM in Chicago before I got there. So as we were making our way back, we finally got in. It was little before 5. After I got off the plane, even around 5 o'clock, was busy. At some point in time, Midway isn't so busy. Who the hell is that? No ticket taker. Place. Just security. Well, like I said, finally got into the city, and whatever. Herbs, I tried to cash my check. The only thing was certain currency exchange. Chicago Heights, that was on Halstead, did not want to cash it. I don't know where the persons to call. They made it absolutely clear the phone numbers had to match with the place the check came from, not just the bank. Man, I hated that. I went to one other currency exchange on Route 30. And I talked with Peter and proceeded to cash the check. That's where I'll be going from now on. That currency exchange on Halstead has lost a customer. I'll be just getting other things besides checks cashed done on Route 30 this time around. Not with these guys on Halstead Street. But you rubbed me the wrong way, and now you pay the price. This is Bill. Good day. Good morning. And enjoy your balloons to the fullest. Well, you know I do. Thanks for watching this video.